Hey, we're having a little fun with three bats that don't get a lot of pub. That's the Voodoo one, the Stinger, and the Maxum. These bats all have the same swing weight, really close to the same swing weight. But get this, the Stinger is actually a 32-inch bat. So that's the 32, that's the 33, that's the 33, that's the, again, so the Stinger, it's a real end-loaded bat. We've seen some people rank it just, kind of end-loaded. I mean, no, it is end-loaded. To be sure, the Elite One's actually a heavy bat of these four. The Elite One is actually, it swings about 9,500 MOI. These other ones swing right around 9,000 MOI. Again, that's a 32 swinging 9,000. These ones are the 33 swinging 9,000. And that Elite One swings about 9,500. If we had that Elite One in a 32-inch, our guess is it would be close to this. It'd probably be about 8,800, 8,700. So a little bit lighter than that Stinger.
Honestly, I didn't even know this was a 32 until you said it. Like, I had no idea. Like, it feels like a 33 at least in weight and stuff.
It's definitely a heavy swing bat for sure. Fun to try and decide, but which one do you like the most?
I'd probably take the Maxum, just because I like the feel. I like the handle. I like it's like extended, but it's not the flare on the handle. And I like the feel of the barrel. I do like the Voodoo. Just has like a softness to the, like, it doesn't feel as stiff as the other ones. It has like a softness to the barrel when you hit it. I would do like the Voodoo though. But yeah, this is my favorite.
Which one do you think you did better with of those four?
Probably the Voodoo.
Again, I'll leave the link in the video description. You guys can click on it and look for yourselves. But I'm going to take them, all those 120 hits that we had, put them in a spreadsheet, sort them by fastest to slowest in terms of exit speed, and then we're going to take the top 10 of each one, and that's kind of fun to look at. Generally, I'd expect the Elite One to do a little better because it has a heavier swing weight, but the science isn't always that easy. It's not as just easy as just saying more swing weight, more speed. Although that's generally true, it's just not. Anyways, it's more of an art than a science. It's 100 points of each other. That's why we decided those three. But the Stinger, the 32-inch, the Maxum 33, the Voodoo 1 33-inch. And guess what the exit speeds in the top 10 average are? Range is 79.83 up to 80.29. So you're talking 0.4, total of 0.4 miles an hour difference, which means nothing, right? It is the same. It's the same exit speed. Okay, now for the Elite One. Not as expected. The Elite One, although heavier, didn't do as well. So in my mind, that means that the right MOI for this hitter is probably around 9,000, somewhere between 9,000 and 9,500. They got to the 9,500, they came down. Now that could be because maybe the Axe Elite doesn't perform as well. That could be the case. I think Axe has figured out the VB Core standard. Again, you can grab this spreadsheet and come in here and goof around with this data however you want. But look at that. Look at that spread, right? The Maxum to the Voodoo 1, 79.83 to 80.29. We're talking 0.4 miles an hour, right? Maxum did well. He thought he did best with the Voodoo 1, which is right, but I mean, that's probably just as good a guess as any. Elite One's right in there for sure. It didn't do bad. I mean, 78.82. That's within a mile and a half of the Maxum. And Hit Tracks itself says they have a plus or minus 1 mile an hour error. So, if this was a presidential election, we would not call it. It's not conclusive that one's better than the other, but I think it's definitely conclusive that they're all kind of about the same. What did we learn? Well, hopefully learned a couple things. One, we think the Stinger Nuke is a fun bat. We like small companies that are trying to figure stuff out, but don't make the mistake in thinking that bat is slightly end-loaded. It is not. That bat is end-loaded, like end-loaded. That's fine. That's not a knock. It just is what it is. Big hitters, strong people, Division I level guys who need as much bat as they can possibly get. Go get that one. It's a legit. But if you're a small guy, unless you like a really compact bat for some reason, like you want a short, heavy bat, I could see someone preferring that, like, hey, I want a heavy swinging bat, but I like to get on the plate and I don't really care about that extra inch. I just want it more compact. That's you. That might make some sense too. So we learned that. We also learned that bats that have the same swing weight tend to always do really, really close to the same. The trick for you is finding what swing weight is best. And unfortunately, there's no like algorithm out there. There's no like equation I can put your name and your height and your weight in. The only way to really do it is just to go out and try stuff and to try it and try it and try it and try it. Anyways, hopefully that's helpful information, and you guys can use it to go out and find your best bat.